Hi guys, my name's Stephanie and my channel name is Queen Supreme Beauty. Um, so I used to do Facebook Live videos for like different makeup looks and stuff, and a couple people suggested to me to start a YouTube channel. So I thought about it and I was like, maybe I should, kind of get my name out there. And not even really that. I just really like enjoy makeup and, kind of teaching people like how I do my makeup because I'm always getting compliments and people are like, "Oh my god, it looks so pretty," like, stuff like that. So why not not use it to my advantage, but kind of like be able to um, show people instead of like trying to tell them because it's different, you know what I mean? So yeah. Um, Today, I'm not really sure what kind of look that we are going to go for. I do have some of my go-to palettes. Take Me Back to Brazil, BH Cosmetics. Love this palette, by the way. The Urban Decay, Born to Run palette. Love this. Like, the color story alone, like, oh, look at that. So great. And it's great to work with, which is nice. The Sultry palette from Anastasia. Oops, the brush. I haven't really, like, gotten to use it much, but I've used it. Oh, hi, there I am. I haven't gotten to really use it much, but the shades that I have used are really nice. And then, of course, we have the beautiful, iconic Blood Sugar palette, which you can tell that I use quite often. I just love this palette, like the colors, the packaging, like I love packaging. And yeah, I'm actually gonna buy another one for just display purposes on my vanity. I do have two of the Urban Decay Alice Through the Looking Glass palettes. One of them is literally just for display, like I never use it, and the other one is the one that I use. Today we also might get into the Jaclyn Hill palette. Oops. I don't know yet. I really haven't gotten that far, but we might use her today. Not really sure. Not really sure what kind of look we're gonna go for, so we're just gonna let the makeup do the talking. That's what we're gonna do. So let's just dive right on in. I haven't been using primer lately. James Charles, like, he doesn't use primer either, and like I was watching a video, I think like 2 weeks ago, and I don't know, I just feel like honestly it does nothing. And not only that, like I have kind of like oily skin, so when I use a primer, like it just brings out the oil more. So all I did was moisturize. I've been using the Pods Nourishing Moisturizer. It's actually really nice. Super cheap too, but it's really nice. And it leaves like your skin feeling hydrated. Like my skin feels really good right now. So yeah. And we are just going to start off. I always do my eyes first just because of like fallout and stuff. So we're going to be taking Tarte Shape Tape Iconic in the shade Fair, and we're just gonna pop her on my eyelids and blend her out. And I already did my brows off camera. If you guys would like to see how I do my brows, definitely leave a comment down below. We're going to take our Morphe angled blender, which I love this thing. I actually prefer it over Beauty Blender. It's not that I don't like Beauty Blenders, it's just sometimes I feel like they pick up a lot more product than they should, and they sometimes, depending on like what the product is, it doesn't really blend out for me anyway, like I would like it to. And I mean, beauty blenders are like $20 a pop, and this is like $7, so if you're like me and you can't really splurge on the makeup products you would like, it's a good alternative. Also, the I think it's the Real Techniques like orange angled brush or blender. Those get like massive, like absolutely massive. And I like those too. Just currently right now I don't have one. My daughter kind of tore it apart. Yeah. And if you also hear my heater, I'm sorry. It's kind of really cold here in Pennsylvania, so I want to keep it on. I don't like being cold. Anybody who knows me knows that. So yeah, we're gonna keep it on. I also have chapstick on, just because like in these months, like my lips get so chapped, it's ridiculous. Okay, so we are going to take this Morphe brush. It doesn't have like a name on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. It doesn't have a name on it. I got it in like a brush set on the Morphe site. Well, actually my mom got it, but it doesn't have a name on it, but it's like a fluffy packer brush. So we are going to dive into the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and we are going to use the shade Weekender right here, this one right here. Tap off the excess, and we are just gonna pack this all over the lid. Sometimes, like as of lately, I haven't been setting my like my base for my eyeshadow. I just feel like it's kind of it's a little pointless, and I feel like it's easier to blend when you don't, if that makes sense. So I don't know if the camera can really pick that up, but it's just like a really nice matte color for all over the lid. And today is actually my day off of work till after Sunday, so I'm probably gonna film next week on one of my days off. I mean, I could probably film after too, but like after work I'm just too tired. Like I just kind of want to chill and relax. And when I have my daughter, it's kind of hard to film because she's like, she gets into everything and I kind of don't want her in my makeup. She's currently 15 months old, and she must be the age, because she is literally like always into everything. She's a really good kid though. Very good manners. Little sassy. She's a little sassy. Have no idea where she gets that from at all. Probably me, but it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Okay, so, oh, sorry. I hate fallout. Like, I'm always, like, after I use my palettes, I clean them because I cannot stand, like, the dirty, like, powdery mess. Ugh. Gives me anxiety. Alright, so, I'm thinking we're gonna go for, like, a very bold look today. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. So literally, I'm just gonna kind of do like a crazy look and for no reason to just sit at home and do nothing. So I think I'm going to dive into the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and we are going to dive, actually, no we're not. Clean off my brush here. See, that's the thing sometimes, like, I just don't know, like, what I should do for makeup, so sometimes, like, I have, like, an idea in my head, and, like, when I actually go to do it, I, like, completely change my mind, like, 110% of the time, but it's fine. You know, we're actually gonna dive into the Blood Sugar palette, and we are going to take the shade Cavity right here, this bright pink one. Oh, look at that. Oh, so beautiful. And I love on Jeffree's shadows, like, this star symbol, like, I just love that. That is great packaging and great presentation of just, oh, and we're just gonna pop that into the crease. Sorry, sometimes I get talking about Jeffree and I just, like, lose my train of thought. I just love his products, and I value his opinion on makeup. I do watch a lot of reviews and tutorials. It's just something I like to do. I'm always looking for, like, new products to try and, you know, new techniques on how to do things. You know, and it's just it's a good way how to, like, for me, it's like a stress reliever more than anything. If I'm just ever feeling down or depressed, you know, makeup's kind of my getaway. You know, whether it's doing it or just watching videos, watching reviews. You know, I just really enjoy it. So we're just gonna blend that out till we're happy with it. Oh, look at that pigmentation, guys. Oh my god. I'm literally so excited for the Alien palette. Like, girl. Jeffree is killing the game. And the packaging, like, I love the fact that it's an alien head. Like, come on. Who does that? And it's great, and I'm living for it. The shades I am definitely excited for, and they have the same formula as Blood Sugar, so, like, I am totally down for that. Blood Sugar is my literally favorite palette that I own, and I own quite a few. You guys would like a makeup tour of all the makeup that I own, let me know in the comments below, and we'll see about making that happening. I do tend to spend probably more than I should on some makeup products, like skincare wise. I actually am waiting for the Tatcha bundle that they have at Sephora. I know it's expensive, like very expensive, but that's why I decided to go for like the bundle of it, because I mean, the water cream alone is like, I forget how much, but it's up there. I think it's like $75, I think. And that's kind of ridiculous. And I do want to try the Silk Canvas Primer just because I feel like it could be very, very nice. Like, I enjoy good skincare products. I have been using the Garnier Fructis, I think it's the vegan formula exfoliator. So nice. It leaves my skin so smooth. It like really exfoliates, and the fact that it's vegan is like really nice. I know how some people feel about that. I do like products that are vegan and cruelty free, but I do have some that aren't. But I'm kind of trying to shy away from that. I do have to go through my makeup and like throw out some things. And I even have some things that I haven't even used. Like, they've literally just kind of sat. And I've never like gotten the chance to use them. So yeah, it is what it is. If you see me looking over here, I have a mirror, and sometimes it's just nice to look in the mirror instead of like having to hold a mirror. Oh, by the way, this is Jeffree Star's Skin Frost and Crystal Ball. Whew, look at that. Like, on the, oh, my camera's not really picking it up, but it has like shifts to it. Let's see if we can do a little swatch. Like, look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, my camera's not really picking it up because of the lighting. I'm kind of right there. But it is just, I love the formula of his Skin Frost. And I'm actually, I think if he has like a Cyber Monday sale or for the Black Friday sale, I think he's gonna have one. I'm not sure. He usually does. But I am actually going to pick up the new Supreme Skin Frost and some of the Liquid Frost, because they are blinding. And I love highlighting, so I'm probably just gonna like rub one of the liquid highlighters all over my body, but it's fine. It's fine. Everybody does that. Okay, so now I didn't bring it like all the way out and up like I normally do. I kind of just left it, you know, kind of like rounded a little bit. We're gonna clean it up a little bit after, so I'm not really worried about like this stuff like down and over here. I'm not really worried about that. We'll clean it up after we finish the eyes. And I'm not doing a cat eye today. I know people who are watching this that know me know that I literally always have a cat eye, but today we're not going for that. I kind of want to do something a little bit different for me. Okay, so now back into Blood Sugar. I think I am going to take the shade Root Canal right here, this bright purple shade. And can we just talk about the names on this palette for a minute? Okay, so we have Glucose, this pure white. And when I say pure white, I mean pure white. And it's matte and it's great and I love it. We have Sugarcane right next to that. Then we have Cake Mix. And then we have Ouch. And then we have Donor, this gold metallic shade, which is beautiful, by the way. And then we have Intervene. I don't know that word, but it's fine. And then we have Candy Floss right here. Then we have Tongue Pop, which is beautiful. Then we have Sweetener, which is a dual chrome, like purple, or not purple, pinkish gold. Then we have Cavity, of course, this bright pink. Then we have O Positive, and it's a gray. It's like a bluish, like purplish undertone gray, and it's stunning. Have not used it, but it's stunning. Then we have Root Canal. Then we have Prick. We love that name. Then we have Cherry Soda. Then we have Fresh Meat. Then we have Blood Sugar, of course. Then we have Extraction. And then we have Coma. Those names are literally life. Like, literally. I live for these names. And I love the fact that it's all like, oh, we're just going to darken up the crease a little bit, but more keep it focused on the outer edge. So it's going to be great. And just kind of blend that. So, also, I forgot to mention, this brush is a Morphe M441. Love this brush, by the way. It's a great blending brush, and it's inexpensive, so I like that. And Morphe, like, has really great brushes anyway. Like, I really enjoy their brushes and their eyeshadows. Like, I really enjoy them. And I've been debating on getting the Jaclyn Hill Volt, but I'm not really sure. I've seen and read some mixed things about it, and I'm really glad that they like revamped it or whatever, because like when it first, like when people, like beauty gurus started getting their PR packages and stuff on it, like some people really loved it, some people really had issues with it, some of the pigments in the eyeshadow weren't pressed properly, so it caused, you know, it not to blend out so smoothly. You know, and it's just, you know, I'm glad that Jaclyn decided to, you know, decide, hey, we're going to fix this before we send it out to the public. And I like the fact that she did that. Because, you know, sometimes makeup companies and makeup brands, like, if they fuck up, they just don't really, like, care to fix it. And they just kind of leave it the way that it is. The sad truth, but it is what it is. And personally, I don't like companies and brands like that. It kind of, you know, turns me away from them. And it kind of breaks my heart, because there's one brand that I absolutely love, and that they just kind of really fucked up as of recently. And I don't know if I should say the name of the brand because I don't want people like coming after me in the comments. You know, but we're not gonna say who the brand is. But unfortunately, I will not be buying or supporting that company anymore because, you know, I just don't agree with what they've done, you know, and it just kind of makes me sad because, you know, I'm really a makeup enthusiast. I really am. I'm always talking about it. I'm always doing new research for new products, and you know, anybody that actually knows me knows that that's like legit. You know, even my coworkers, like one of my coworkers, we're constantly talking about makeup, and it's awesome. You know what I mean? It's great. Like I really like enjoy even talking about it. You know what I mean? It's just, oh, I love it. It's great. You know what I mean? So, here is a, you know, close up, and that's what we got so far. Oh yeah, that looks better in the light. And like my lower lash line is so dark right now because I was wearing eyeliner, and like when I wiped it off, it just kind of like didn't come off all the way, but it's fine. So we're kind of done with blood sugar, I think. I think we're gonna pop into some other colors. Now we're going to go to, we're gonna take this Morphe. Pretty much like all my brushes are Morphe. This Morphe, doesn't have like a number on it, unfortunately. We are going to take this yellow shade right here, this bright yellow right there, and we are just going to pop that up here, up towards the top. We're just gonna pop her in there, diffuse it a little bit. I don't know, let's scooch down a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna pop her in there, just kind of for a little, you know, subtle change in color. Who else is sad that Halloween is over? Spooky season is over. Oh, I'm so sad. Like, Halloween is literally my favorite time of year. If I could give up another holiday to have another Halloween, I would. I don't really like any other holidays, to be honest. And this holiday season is going to be a little bit different for me. I'm just going to take a blending brush that has no product on it. This is the one from the Anastasia Sultry palette. Just going to take the fluffy end and just kind of blend everything a little bit more. Honestly, the best advice I can give people about eyeshadow is blending. Blending is such a big part of the whole look itself entirely. So yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying about Christmas and stuff. Not recently, the end of March, my daughter's father and I, we split up. It was not mutual. Still, you know, it's been 8 months now, 9 months now, something like that. you know, it's been a little bit difficult and different for me, to say the least. Because, you know, after being with somebody for so long, you know, just kind of, you get used to things and you kind of get lost in the fact that you don't really know who you are without that person, you know what I mean? So things have been kind of a little bit different for me, but you know, I'm getting there. Got friends, family, you know, supporting me and helping me through, but yeah, so get that out of the way. So we're going to take this dark matte purple shade right here. I don't really like the fact in this that, number one, there's a ton of fallout. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a ton of fallout, but it's fine. We're just going to take that purple and we're just literally going to darken the crease and the outer V of the eye. Yeah. Just give it a little bit more dimension because we're going to be cutting the crease, you know, and we're just going to make this like a really dramatic eye. It's not what I originally planned on doing, but you know, the makeup just kind of takes me sometimes. Sometimes I just have no control. Because like I'll start to do something and then, you know, I'll have one thing in my head and it just doesn't necessarily work out that way sometimes. But I'm always happy with the end result, so, you know, I like it. It's a little weird sometimes, but, you know, it's cool. We always love a dramatic eye. Anybody that actually knows me knows that I'm kind of always about the dramatics of my eyes because I feel like that's my best feature, is my eyes. So we're just taking a clean blending brush. This one happens to be from Wet n Wild.